5 or 6 steps, and then suddenly her legs went in opposite directions.
Well, luckily you were there to pick her up.
I was fine, just a little disoriented, and I could have finished the match.
See what I mean? Fearless.
Jake's after her sister.
Oh, but Kelly's crazy. I mean, she's a terror on the polo field. Unlike her sister, who terrorizes everywhere else.
I understand you're quite a player yourself.
Oh, Eden, Channing, and I, we were an unbeatable team, weren't we, sweetheart?
Yeah, but that was a zillion years ago. I mean, Kelly's the one who can really rip up the polo field. I mean, she's a polo player in the family.
Well, is there any chance that the two of you might be interested in a game?
Me, polo is not exactly my sport.
Well, I understood you were an excellent horseman.
Well, I love to ride, but it's the chasing the little ball up and down the pasture that I just can't get excited about.
Yeah, well, Kelly's a real pro in the family. I mean, no offense, Daddy. But I mean, when she puts her mind to something, I mean, she just goes, I've seen her single-handedly place. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Next, you'll be pulling out my trophies from field hockey and prep school.
I'm sorry.
Just drop them, okay?
Anybody care for a brandy?
Derek and I have to be going. We wouldn't want to disappoint Margot, would we?
No, she'd never forgive us.
She's throwing her annual bacchanalia tonight, and we promised to put in an appearance.
Annual? Why have I never heard about it then?
Well, this is the first year, actually, but it promises to be talked about for years and years to come.
And I've never heard of Margot. Is she a friend of yours?
Margot?
Yes, Margot.
Oh, Margot is a mutual acquaintance.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Sophie, an amazing story there. Well, why don't you tell it, Kelly?
Come in. You're liable to drown out there.
Yes, it is a nasty night, sister.
We've already begun construction on the Ark.
I appreciate your agreeing to see me, and I apologize for stopping by so late, but this is the first opportunity I've had to slip away without my employer.
It's our pleasure. I think it's sweet of you to want to do something for Mr. Griffin. He's done so much for us. That is one very special man.
He is indeed, sister.
So if you'd like to follow me.
Yes, of course.
So there she was, standing at the door, dressed to the nines, having flown in straight from Morocco, and she was ready for the party of the 80s. It wasn't an oversight after all. Malcolm Forbes had never invited her. So she promised right there on the spot to throw the debauch of the century to outdo his party and make it look like a 3-year-old's birthday party. Well, I mean, Derek is the one that accepted for us.
Well, I was sure you were dying to go.
Well, I'm sorry to see you both leave so early. Can I see you for a moment, though? I have some information about a new polo pony I'm thinking of buying. Come on, I need your opinion about it.
Right, see, I'm sure Margot will start without us.
It's in the study. The information, not the pony.
Malcolm Forbes, huh?
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is that.
What?
What? You don't have to make excuses to get away from me, Kelly.
Why would I bother to do that?
Now, I know we haven't exactly buried the hatchet.
I think you're jumping to conclusions.
I think you're avoiding the issue.
Issue? Do we have a problem? I think it's in your mind because I don't even think about it anymore.
Not much you don't.
Is it so amazing to you that I can go waking moments without thinking about my big sister all the time?
Kelly.
Eden, could I possibly get you something to drink?
Cruz, the phone is for you. I couldn't get the officer on the phone to quit apologizing for interrupting us tonight.
Thank you, Sophia.
What's going on here? Oh, never mind. I can see what's going on here. Do you think that you could try to get along for one night, even if it's for your father's sake?
What are you doing for our father's sake? Waltzing in and out on Stephen Slade's left arm.
Good. You think it's right?
Oh, are you ready to go, Kelly? We don't want to miss the party of the 90s.
All set.
Good night, all.
What's the to the door? You have problems?
Possibly. Do you remember Buck and Hallie, those children from the orphanage?
Yeah, of course. I just saw them yesterday. Is something wrong?
Well, I guess we'll have to ask Buck if we can find him.
What does that mean?
He took off again.
It's all right, Hallie. The power locked the lights out, but the power's going to come back real soon.
I know. I'm not afraid of the dark.
Then what's the matter? Is it Buck? What about him? Are you worried about your brother? Hallie, you know that he's gone, don't you? And do you know where he went?
What if he gets lost, like the before?
Oh, no, look, everything is going to be fine. But if Buck told you where he was going, it would be really nice if you told us that. Did he say anything to you?
He was going to find us a place to live together. Buck promised.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, did you find Buck?
Not yet, but I'm sure he'll soon return up soon. Hallie, how about a smile? I could really use one. You think you could manage it? That's my girl. I'm gonna find your brother real soon, I promise.
Now, Hallie, let's get on back to bed. It's very late.
Hey, sweetie.
Really? Thanks. You have sweet dreams, okay? Okay. So no luck?
No, he's not on the premises. That much we know. I went over this whole place inside and out.
What about an APB?
It's already done. I asked to be notified directly, so we should hear as soon as they spot him.
Well, I asked Hallie if she knows where he is, and I don't think she really does. Do you think we should stay with her?
You know, she seems a little nervous. So maybe we should keep it business as usual around here as much as possible. Besides, we got a couple of kids of our own at home who are probably a little spooked right now themselves.
Yeah, I know. We should go.
Okay.
Okay. Poor Buck. Wonder where he's going to end up this time.
Every patrol car and beat cop and bus station and train station security guard has Buck's description. Somebody's bound to recognize him.
If they see him.
Good evening. Hi. Listen, I didn't mean to surprise you, but I took over for your mother taking care of the kids, all right?
Oh,
How are they? Are they okay?
They're fine, sound asleep. You know, they didn't even blink an eye when the power failed.
I think I'm going to go take a peek.
Well, you don't believe me? She doesn't trust me. What's going
I
on?
really appreciate the help, thanks.
Oh, that's all right. Listen, I want to ask you a question. Am I a fair grandpa or what? You can answer any time. Come on. No!
Well, Papa, I think you will do in a pinch. I really do, yes.
You know something, I think I'm a better granddad than I was being a father.
Oh, I don't know. I think what might have happened or what might not have happened if you hadn't left me to fend for myself in the desert.
Yeah. Maybe somebody should have done that to me 20 years ago.
You should be careful. I may do it yet.
I'm ready. No,
That's the problem. I know you are.
No.
It's good to see you again.
Okay. Oh, by the way, when you and Eden came in, you were talking about some search.
Yeah, that boy that we took back to the children's home last week, Buck, he's run off again.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, don't worry, they'll find him.
Yeah, but how are we going to keep him?
It's not your problem. Good night, son.
Yeah, good night.
Say good night, Eden.
Okay. Hello?
Cruz, it's Dirk Griffin.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Look, I'm sorry to bother you so late, but something has come up.
Something about Buck Wiltsey?
How did you know about that?
Just a hunch. Did he show up at your place?
Yes, he did. Unfortunately, he didn't stay long. He ducked out the back exit, but not before dropping a page from the telephone book with your number and address on it.
Well, thanks for the news, Derek. I'll keep my eyes open.
Yes, well, please let me know if you hear from him and give my regards to your wife.
Certainly.
Good night, Cruz.
How are the troops?
Oh, all present and accounted for.
Chip had thrown off all of his covers and buried his head in a mountain of stuffed animals. Not real. She'd found her way, so she'd moved positions in the crib. She was totally opposite direction, and she had one of her legs hanging out on the slab.
Just another night in dreamland.
Yeah. You know, I can't ever imagine living without them. I mean, they're so much a part of our lives. It's as if they've always been there. God, what are we going to do when they get old enough to move away from home?
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that quite yet. At least not until Adriana learns how to climb out of her crib.
Well, promise me something.
What?
And when they do get old enough to move away from home, we'll have more kids. So I'm hooked on kids.
Yeah, kids.
What are you thinking about? You thinking about Buck?
That phone call was from Derek Griffin, and guess who showed up in his suite at the hotel?
Amazing. Did Derek take him back to the home?
I didn't get a chance. Buck gave him the slip before he could do anything. But the boy did leave a page from the phone book in evidence, and it had our address on it.
So you think he's on his way here?
I hope so.
Yeah, you do?
Buck?
Well, good evening, partner. We've been expecting you. How did you get in?
Through the back door, by the little swimming pool.
The jacuzzi?
I knew that.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of guts, don't you? Wandering around in the middle of the night in a storm like this and everything?
What do you think I am, a baby?
Buck, your sister is very worried about you.
I told her I'd be back for her. Hallie's too little to take care of herself. That's why I have to keep her with me. Trouble is, we can't find anybody who would take the both of us. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless you two could find somebody we could live with.